show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, we come to you today to report unfortunate news of Atlanta rapper OG Maco, who had passed away last night in the hospital, according to reports. The 32-year-old rapper was in the hospital after sustaining a self-inflicted gunshot wound just weeks ago, and last night is when he finally succumbed to his injury. OG Maco, who was mostly known for his song You Guessed It, that debuted back in 2014, showing off Maco's edgy sound that was unlike anybody else's in the music industry. From his unique ad-libs where he oftenly screamed in the background, down to the hype music videos displaying him seeming to be enjoying life. Maco would go through a lot throughout the years and battled many troubles quietly in the shadows, while most people didn't even know. The last notable time people seen him was during the DJ Vlad interview, where he looked a lot different than how people last remembered him. He expressed that he battled the skin disease, which changed how he looked, and that was just one of the many things behind the scenes. 2 years after his successful song You Guessed It came out, he would get into a near-fatal car accident in 2016, and some people feel that he wasn't the same ever since then. He would try to come out with new songs, but you could tell that it wasn't the Maco we all knew from You Guessed It. Many people believe that the skin disease, on top of not getting the support he said he was expecting from the people he loved, drove him to take his own life. In a post he made in 2019, when he would reveal what he's been going through, he showed pictures of his journey where the images showed his face and scalp covered in scabs. He also included that he didn't know what was going to happen to him because he thought that he was going to lose his entire face. Maco battled a skin-eating disease called necrotizing fasciitis, a rare but very severe bacterial infection. This all stemmed from improper treatment for what doctors thought was just a minor rash, but they didn't know at the time, and the condition just gotten out of hand. Despite his challenges, Maco made it known that he's been going through this experience alone 90% of the time, without most of his friends, and says that he put all faith in God. He's also made it clear that the experience left him questioning the loyalty of those around him. I'm not sure if the car accident he got into played a part into the condition, but the near-fatal accident caused Maco to lose one of his eyes, forcing him to now wear an eye patch. The crazy part about that is, even though he lost the eye, I don't even think that part fazed him more than the skin condition. But with losing the eye on top of the rare condition, all while being a person of influence, showed how strong Maco actually was. In a situation like this, most people would have been gave up, but it seemed like Maco put up with all the obstacles for as long as he can. Because on December 12, 2024, OG Maco was hospitalized yet again, but this time it was self-inflicted. News reports will come out that in an attempt to take his own life, OG Maco would shoot himself in the head area in his Los Angeles home. According to TMZ, a neighbor would hear a gunshot coming from the residence, which prompted them to call the police. He was rushed to the hospital, and even at that time, everyone thought that OG Maco had passed away. Popular media platform Say Cheese would deliver the news, stating that OG Maco had passed away the day it happened. But according to OG Maco's manager, Papa Perk, he would take to his IG story to shoot down the claims, as he would say, quote, "At Say Cheese TV is capping right now. Maco is still in ICU." The family will also confirm that Maco was in critical but stable condition. Someone from Maco's team will use his Instagram to assure his fans that he was okay, as they would take to a post and say, quote, "We want to inform OG Maco's fans, friends, and supporters that he is currently in critical but stable condition. He's receiving the best possible care, and we are staying hopeful as he continues to fight. At this time, we kindly ask that you respect our privacy, But if you would like to send any messages or have anything you wish to get to the family, please reach out via DM. Please note, all official updates regarding OG Maco's health will come directly from his official social media accounts. This will be the only source for valid information. We thank you for your understanding, support, and continued prayers during this difficult time. The family of OG Maco. After spending weeks in the hospital, reports will come out that Maco have officially passed away. Maco was in a coma following the incident and went into critical condition after he was unable to be revived. TMZ reported that the doctors had been struggling to get a proper brain scan in attempts to flush out all the toxins that was left in Maco's system. Maco was 32 at the time of his passing, and we pray that he rests in peace. Now once again, Maco put up with a lot while he was alive, and in his case, some people would have been gave up and wanted no parts. Could you imagine going from having a huge successful song all over and people knowing who you are to everything being cut short and shortly lived because 2 years later you get into an accident that costs you your eye? Crazy. Even though Maco still made the most of it, I think we all could agree that a situation like that will really cause someone to change and go through depression. Not just in the public's view, but the fact that you now have to learn how to function by just using one eye, then the skin condition that came after just made everything worse. Now I don't know the ins and outs of the situation, but it seems like Maco was mistreated by the doctors who underestimated the condition that he had, which spread it real fast and became worse. Maybe if they could have treated it the proper way, it wouldn't have gotten out of hand the way it did. Maco expressed that he went through that alone, and that's depressing within itself. It could be stressful. A time where you need people the most and they aren't there can be a lot on someone. I don't judge because we don't know what anyone is going through, but let this be a lesson to check on your people. Even if they seem like everything is okay, you just never know. Now for the people that are unfamiliar with Maco, just know that he had a very unique sound, and before a lot of the hype music that you hear today, Maco contributed to that sound. Back in 2015, his music earned him a spot on the 2015 XXL freshman list. This included the likes of guys such as Fetty Wap, Vince Staples, Gold Link, Dej Loaf, K-Camp, Shy Glizzy, and others, all who had hits around the same time. Maco was an early signee to the infamous Atlanta record label QC, aka Quality Control, before it became a house of artists such as Lil Baby. Maco was signed to the label right after the Migos in 2014, as they were signed in 2013. Now once again, condolences go out to the family of OG Maco, and like I stated before, let this be a lesson to check on your people because you never know what someone is battling silently. Y'all drop in the comments and put a RIP for OG Maco. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.